There's a light at the end of the darkness. The last step is always the hardest, but we fight it and we push against a wall that's caving in. It's not power that makes you the strongest.
Headed out to California, gone west to see the sun. There's a fortune here if you got time, but I found mine buried in the golden hair she spun.
Sailing off to search the islands, gone west for something new. Found Pontiolo and wave riders, but chose neither. Picked the sweetest sugar cane they grew.
I've gone west, rolling down the highway like a tumbleweed. I've gone west, where the canyons fall into the deep blue sea. Took a left from the hills of Tennessee. Yeah.
I've gone west to bring the best back with me. I've gone west to bring the best back with me.
I chased the light to Amarillo, where the wild horses run. Caught a painted angel moonrise, kind of spitfire, like a bullet from a smoking gun.
Going back to mama's homeland, playing in the field of dreams. I was looking where the corn grows and the skies glow, and I found your beauty in between.
I've gone west, rolling down the highway like a tumbleweed. I've gone west, where the canyons fall into the deep blue sea. Took a left from the hills of Tennessee. Yeah.
I've gone west to bring the best back with me. I've gone west to bring the best back with me. And I follow the fading light till the stars are my map at night. And if you come to get me and my house is empty, it's safe to guess.
I've gone west.
Well, I tell you what, today's been a day of just unreal scenery, and what a place to stop for lunch. We're at Macquarie Heads. We came through Queenstown this morning. Queenstown was unreal. Every time you turned a corner, it just blew you away. The mountains there are just next level. This is pretty much as far west as we're going to go, so we stopped for some lunch here. We got Montezuma Falls coming up, and then we head back across sort of almost Cradle Mountain Way, and we've got a few more things to tick off there. So yeah, stay tuned. You.
I've gone west to bring the best back with me.
I've been waiting for the tides to change, for the waves to send you my way. I see you, darling, but you pixelate. It gets hard to take these days, but we'll hold.
So we just left Macquarie Hills and we're on our way to Zion. We just pulled off to this, it's called Henty Dunes. It's really cool. It's like this massive sand dune that you climb up from the car park. It's lots of fun. And then yeah, now we're on our way to Montezuma Falls. Woo.
Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found. You know when you're by my side, darling, nothing can bring us down. I remember how
Sweet, so we've made it to Montezuma Falls, or the car park anyway. We've left it real late, it's 3:40, so we weren't sure if we were going to hike it. But what we decided was we haven't done a whole heap of exercise today, so we're going to try and jog it. So it's 10Ks, we're obviously not going to jog the whole 10Ks, but it'll be on and off and we'll see how quick we can get it done. But yeah, at least we'll still get to see it, so let's go for a run.
'Cause I'll be there when you can finally make it home. And I don't mind, 'cause we both know that we'll be fine when you can finally make it home. Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found. You know when you're by my side, darling, nothing can bring us down. It's like when you're far away from me, I get lost in the crowd. Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found.
Fun fact, Montezuma Falls is 104 metres high, making it one of the tallest waterfalls in Tasmania.
When you're here, and we're finally in the
Alrighty, time for the run back.
every day, it's like the last. I just keep holding fast. Because when I'm in a room with you, that missing piece is found. You know when you're by my side, darling, nothing can bring us down.
Well, after a ripper little run to Montezuma Falls, we got pretty lucky. Reese pushed on and got a nice camp spot right beside Lake McIntosh, so we didn't have to hunt at all. All we had to do was pull up. We got to have a swim and wash the sweat off. And yeah, now we just get to chill out by the lake all over. Alright, so second last day in Tassie. Came from Lake McIntosh last night, and Chloe found a picture and a bit of a description about a hidden waterfall in the area. So now we're on the hunt for that, so let's see if we can find it.
Foot in the ocean, but never the sea. I'll bury her into the ground next to the old lemon tree. For the fruits have gone sour and bitter that no one would eat. Call it back and call myself for free. Bend the rules so I can show her home.
So we just got back from the hidden waterfall mission. It was an absolute success. The waterfall was extremely cool and a lot easier to find than we'd originally expected, and we beat all the rain, as you can see outside. So in our previous videos, if you can remember, we actually went to check out the King Solomon caves, and unfortunately they were completely booked out. But we did our research and we were able to get a booking today with the Marakoopa caves, which is it actually has an underground river, so we're really excited to check that out. So yeah, we're on our way to that now.
Months will go like sand to stone. Maybe I'll grow, maybe I won't. Call it back and call myself for free. Bend the rules so I can show her home. Shake my head and change the way I think of. The way I feel, the way I feel, the way I feel. The way I feel, the way I feel, the way I feel.
Well, that concludes our 2022 Tasmania trip. We spent 2 weeks exploring Tassie, and it's safe to say we were absolutely blown away. Catching the spirit of Tasmania over was excellent, as we were able to drive straight off the boat to start our trip. I could highly recommend booking in at the Devonport Caravan Park the night you arrive into Tassie, as it's only a 5-minute drive down the road and easy and convenient to get to after 9 hours of sailing. We also stayed there the night before we actually sailed home, which was also really handy to wake up early in the morning and get on the boat. All of Tassie blew us away. However, we can recommend a top 5 sites to visit. Number 1 was Bruny Island. It absolutely blew us away how much was jam-packed into this small little island, and the scenery was absolutely superb. Number 2 was Jacob's Ladder. This absolutely blew my mind away, as I had no idea what we were driving into. The sheer cliff faces were just incredible, and the fog just made it so eerie, which was really cool as well. Number 3 was Gordon Dam. We could not believe how amazing this place was. It was, again, super eerie. The colour of the water was so black, and it just didn't make sense as to why it was black. And then just the sheer drop of the actual dam wall was incredible. Number 4 was Climbers Track. It looked absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend that one. However, Reese and Josh absolutely loved it and have still been raving about it since we got back. So can highly recommend doing Climbers Track, and make sure you've got a winch. And number 5 was the Bridport to Bellingham Sand Dunes Drive. This was absolutely incredible. The sheer size of the sand dunes were amazing, and also just being so close to the beach and being able to look over the beach and have an excellent view was amazing. So one tip I can highly recommend is when Josh and I got on the boat, we bought a full map of Tasmania. This was excellent, as we were able to map out exactly what type of route we wanted to take each night, as well as also keeping track of where we had been and what we'd seen as well. And now we've actually got it framed at home. So it's definitely great to have a map to plan out where you're going and what you're going to do. And it's also great to take it home once you've completed Tassie. So now, I guess, on to our next adventure.